Hello everyone, in this video we are going to understand how to send an email when Stripe subscription is cancelled. So here every time a customer subscription is cancelled on Stripe, which is a payment gateway, you want to send an email to the person whose subscription has been cancelled through Outlook. So how can that be done? For this, we will have to integrate Stripe with Office 365 and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. So here your trigger application will be Stripe and your action application will be Microsoft Outlook. Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let's begin. To begin with the process, first I'm going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here we have reached the landing page. Now, since I'm an existing user, I'm simply going to click on sign in. If you are a new user, you can sign up. It is not going to take more than 2 minutes. Now, once you have logged in, you will reach all applications page. These are the various products of Pabbly. Here we are going to click on access now for Pabbly Connect as we are doing this integration using this software. Now here we have reached the dashboard. On the right hand side there is a tab create workflow. Let's click on this and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Now what is my objective? That every time a subscription is cancelled on Stripe, then an Outlook mail must be sent to the user. So I'm going to name it as send an email when Stripe subscription is cancelled. Let's click on create. As we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically action here is the response of your trigger application. Now as per this integration, my trigger application is going to be Stripe. Let's click on this. Now what is the trigger event? So the trigger event here would be cancelled subscription. Let's click on this. Now here you can see that we have received a webhook URL which is going to act as a bridge for connecting Stripe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to copy this and then we are given the help desk here. So we are going to follow this. So let's go to the Stripe account and here first of all we have to go to developers. Now here we'll go to webhooks. Okay, so on the right hand side you can see a tab add endpoint. Let's click on this. Okay, so here first of all I'm going to paste the URL that we have just received through Pabbly Connect. If you wish to add a description, you can do that. Now here we have to select the version, so always go with the latest API version. Now we have to select the events. So here it is very well mentioned that we have to choose customer subscription deleted. So I'm going to take you here. Let's go to the events and here we have customer and we have to go to customer subscription deleted. So here is the event. Let's click on this, click on add events. Now add endpoint. So once this is done, here you can see that the webhook has all set. Now what is it asking me to do? It is asking me to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response, which basically means that now we are supposed to cancel the subscription. So I'm going to take you back to Stripe. Now here we are going to go to customers. So these are the various customers who have subscribed. So let's say that I'm talking about demo customer. And here we can see that this particular customer has subscribed to PHP course or beginners for 8 weeks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel the subscription here manually. So let's click on the 3 dots over here and cancel subscription. So it is asking me for immediate cancellation, end of the current period or on a custom date. So I'm just going to select immediately and cancel subscription. So as soon as I do that, here you can see that the subscription has been cancelled. Now I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect to see if we have received the response here, and yes, here it is. So what is the type? Customer subscription deleted. This here is the request ID, then this here is the event ID, and then as I take you down, what is the object status? It is cancelled. Then again as I take you down, here is the amount. Now the amount was actually 4,999, but here the amount is shown as 4,99,900. Why? Because there is a little glitch with Stripe. It doesn't take the decimal into consideration. That is why the number appears like this. Then again as I take you down here, this is the name of the course. And then again as I take you further down, this here is the customer ID. and this is the details reason which is cancellation requested. I have received the name of the product and the amount of the product, and then that it has been cancelled, but I haven't received the customer's details. So I'm going to choose my action application again as Stripe. Let's click on this, and I'm going to choose my action event here as retrieve a customer by ID. Let's click on connect. I'm going to select the existing connection, and then here I have to map the customer ID. How do I do that? So as I click on this, you can see the previous step over here, and then as I take you down, so here I'm going to look for customer ID. This here is the ID. Now let's click on save and send test request. And as I do that, here you can see we have received the details of the customer. So this here is the address of the customer. Then as I take you down, we have the email address. And then here we have the name of the customer and the phone number. So once we have received this, what is my objective? My objective here is to send an email to this person through Outlook. So I'm going to select my action step here as Microsoft Office 365. And what is the action event here? To send mail. Let's click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Microsoft Office 365 account. I'm going to select add new connection, connect with Microsoft Office 365. Now here it is asking me for the access. So I'm going to go down and click on yes. And as I do that, here you can see that the authorization has been successful, which means that Pabbly Connect and Outlook are now connected. Now as I take you down, here we have to enter the information. So we are again going to map the information. As I told you, mapping means that I already have this information in the previous step and I'm just going to retrieve it here. And this is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. If I had written the information manually, then even when my workflow was running for the nth time, it would not have taken new data. And that is why, to avoid that, we map the information. So the first thing is the subject. So here I'm going to write subscription cancelled, and now I'm going to map the name of the course. So I'm going to go to step 1, take you down, and this here is the name of the course. Then we have the content type, this is plain text, then the body content. So here I'm going to write dear. Now I'm going to map the name of the person. For that I'm going to go to step 2, and as I take you down, this here is the name of the person. So dear demo customer, your subscription for the product, then I have mapped the name of the product, has been cancelled. Regards. Okay. And now to recipient. So here we have to enter the email address of the person. So I'm again going to click on this, go to step 2, and as I take you down, so this here is the email address. Okay. And now I'm going to click on save and send test request. So as I do that, here we can see that we have received the API response, according to which now an email must be sent to the mentioned email address. So let's go and check the same. And here you can see that we have received the mail. So this basically means that our integration is a success, but we also need to check the same in real time. So here I have taken you back to Stripe, and let's say that this time I want to cancel the subscription for this particular customer, which is email name. And now I'm going to click on 3 dots and cancel subscription. So let's cancel subscription immediately. And the moment this has been cancelled, what should happen? Automatically a newsletter should be sent to the person. So let's go and check the same. Let's go to the inbox. And you can see here that yes, we have received another message. Dear email name, your subscription for the product has been cancelled. Regards. So this means that our integration is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and let's quickly understand what we have done. So here our trigger application is Stripe, where the event is cancelled subscription. Then I had chosen the same application as an action application, where the event was to retrieve a customer by ID. And then your action application was Microsoft Office 365, where we had to send a mail through Outlook. So this basically means that our integration was a success. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.